Have you ever seen someone who seems completely free when it comes to money and thought, how are they doing that? It's like they live by different rules, and in many ways, they do. People who build wealth use a way of thinking and a plan that helps them protect and grow their money before they even think about spending it. Today, we're going behind the scenes to uncover 7 money habits that successful people use before they make any purchase. These aren't just routines. They're simple mental shifts anyone can use, no matter your current income. And no, this isn't about being rich first. These habits are how people become rich. Let's take Warren Buffett as an example. He's one of the most respected investors in the world, yet he still lives in the house he bought in 1958. He once said, "Don't spend what's left after saving, save first, then spend what's left." That approach sums up everything you're about to learn. The following 7 habits are key parts of a bigger system, the same system many self-made millionaires use. While many people struggle to stretch their paycheck, those who build wealth use these habits to take control of their financial lives. What sets them apart isn't just their income. It's how they think before they spend. Make sure to stick around until the end. Habit number 7 is the one that has the power to change everything. Let's jump in. Habit 1. They see every expense as either a tool or a trap. Why do some people build wealth consistently while others feel like they're always playing catch-up? A big reason comes down to how they see spending. People who grow their money don't just ask, "Can I afford this?" They ask, "Is this helping me move forward? Or is it holding me back?" Most people spend money to satisfy a want right now. It could be a new phone, a fancy dinner, or a weekend getaway. It feels good in the moment. But wealthy individuals hit pause and ask, "Is this decision bringing me closer to financial freedom or keeping me stuck in the same place?" Let's take a real-life example. A $5,000 vacation or a brand new entertainment system can feel like a reward. But if you took that same $5,000 and invested it wisely, in just a few years it could turn into $15,000 or even more. That's a powerful shift, from spending to building. This isn't about being cheap or never having fun. It's about being intentional. Books, courses, tools to grow your skills or start a side hustle, those aren't just expenses. They're investments in your growth. The wealthy look at money as a tool. When used well, it builds freedom. When used poorly, it becomes a trap that keeps you working harder for longer. Habit 2. They imagine the future before spending in the present. There's one habit wealthy people practice all the time. Before they spend a single dollar, they take a moment to look ahead. Instead of asking, "Do I want this now?" they ask, "Will I be glad I made this choice later?" This one habit changes everything. While most people spend based on how they feel in the moment, wealthy individuals think about the future version of themselves. What will my life look like if I make this choice? Or if I don't? Picture this. You're thinking about buying a $2,000 smart TV. It looks amazing, and it's on sale. But before you hit buy, you stop and think, what else could this money do? Could it help me build my emergency fund? Could I use it to launch a small online business? Could it help me invest in something that grows? Asking those questions gives your money more power. It's not about being scared to spend. It's about connecting each dollar to a bigger purpose. When you do this consistently, every purchase becomes part of a plan, not just a reaction. Habit 3. They protect their money before they spend it. Building wealth doesn't start with earning more. It starts with protecting what you already have. Financially successful people make it a priority to build a safety net. They save for emergencies, plan for taxes, and get the right insurance. Before they spend on extras, they make sure their foundation is strong. Why does this matter? Because unexpected expenses aren't a matter of if, they're a matter of when. A broken car, a medical bill, a job change, these things happen. And if you're not ready, they can wipe out months or even years of progress. Wealthy people understand this. That's why they protect their finances first. They create systems that guard their progress, so one surprise doesn't turn into a crisis. So, before you upgrade your phone or subscribe to another streaming service, ask yourself, have I handled the basics? If your money is protected, you have room to grow. And that protection? It brings peace of mind and confidence to move forward. Habit 4. They think in percentages, not just dollars. Here's another way the wealthy think differently. Instead of asking, can I afford this $500 item? They ask, what percentage of my income is this? This simple shift changes your entire perspective. Let's say you make $4,000 a month. That $500 expense isn't just a number. It's 12.5% of your income. That's a significant chunk. When you think this way, it helps you stay grounded. It prevents something called lifestyle creep, which happens when your expenses grow just as fast as your income. You make more, but you spend more, so you never feel ahead. Wealthy people also use this mindset to save. Instead of waiting to see what's left at the end of the month, they decide in advance. 10%, 20%, whatever the amount, it's set aside automatically. This habit creates discipline. It builds consistency. And over time, it leads to financial stability. The lesson here is simple. It's not just about how much something costs in dollars. It's about how much it costs you in the big picture, and how it fits into your long-term goals. Habit 5. They spend based on value, not appearance. One thing wealthy people consistently do? They look past the surface. Instead of asking, does this look impressive? They ask, what value does this bring me long-term? It's not about labels or luxury, it's about impact. For example, they might buy a reliable used car that saves on maintenance and insurance rather than a flashy new one that depreciates quickly. Or they'll invest $500 in a business course that teaches them how to make $5,000, rather than spending it on the latest tech gadget. They understand that what looks good doesn't always do good. This mindset frees them from the trap of keeping up appearances. It helps them build real, quiet wealth that grows behind the scenes and funds freedom, not just ego. Habit 6. They give every dollar a job. Money without a plan disappears fast. That's why successful people treat every dollar like an employee, with a task and a purpose. Before they even earn, they know where their money is going. Right pointing arrow, a portion for saving, right pointing arrow, a portion for investing, right pointing arrow, a portion for learning or giving, right pointing arrow, and yes, a portion for enjoying life. This habit creates intention. It also eliminates the extra money myth, the idea that some cash is just lying around to be spent impulsively. They don't budget to restrict, they budget to lead. When every dollar works for a goal, progress becomes automatic. Habit 7. They delay, then decide. Here's one of the most powerful habits of all. They wait. Wealthy individuals don't rush into buying just because something looks good or feels urgent. They give themselves a pause, 24 hours, 3 days, a week, to think before acting. That pause makes room for clarity. Right pointing arrow. Do I still want this? Right pointing arrow. Will I regret this? Right pointing arrow. Is there a better use for this money? Often, the urge fades, and so does the purchase. Other times, the pause reveals a smarter alternative. This delay isn't about denying joy. It's about choosing consciously instead of reactively. Because most money mistakes happen fast, but wealth? It's built slowly, decision by decision. You don't need $1 million to start using these habits. You just need a shift in how you think. The wealthy don't wait to become wealthy before they build good money habits. The habits come first. The results follow. If you start thinking like this now, even in small ways, you're already on the path toward financial peace and freedom. Let these 7 simple but powerful habits guide you. Your future self will thank you. And if this helped you today, Remember to subscribe to Profitability Plus for more real and practical money tips that actually work. See you in the next video.